I want to change one of my answers a bit. Gore Motel had asked, what's the difference between a forward stroke with a Euroblade and a Greenland paddle? Now, when I answered this question last time, I thought I was doing pretty much the same stroke on each paddle. And then I was discussing this with Dave Murphy, and I realized, no, my Greenland stroke actually developed quite a bit in a different direction. And then when I go back to my Euroblade, I realized that I need to cut some of those things out. So some of the differences that we noticed by looking at the camera was, with a Euroblade, the catch should be at the toes, and you should be taking the blade out at your hips. With the Greenland paddle, catch should be out there, but a lot of times I realized that it comes out just a little bit behind. I think a part of it is because the blade is so long, so as you go to the stroke, the back of the blade actually winds up being a bit past the hips. Another thing that's a really big difference is with the Euroblade, the blade goes in the water without you having to push the shaft down deeply into the water. But with the Greenland paddle, in order to get a good meaty stroke out of it, you want to get the entire blade into the water, which means your hands go in the water almost with every stroke. Where with a Euroblade, you don't. You could be up here. One thing that I do realize I do the same with both paddles is if I want a lot of power, I'll go with high angle strokes, and if I want to just relax a bit, I'll go with low angle strokes on both paddles. So that felt very similar. I'm not really changing the stroke that much when I do that. One thing I read a lot about, and I'm still working on incorporating into my stroke, is I believe you're supposed to have the top edge of the Greenland paddle blade slightly in front of the bottom edge, so that as you go through the water, it creates a little bit of lift as well, helping you push forward. I think that would be similar to what a wing paddle ultimately does. So as always, I hope that was helpful. These obviously are not perfect answers. These are just tips and things that I've picked up along the way that worked for me, that worked for other fellow instructors, fellow paddlers, that might help you. If you want to discuss anything further or follow up on anything, just drop me a line or comment below. If you'd like to discuss any new topics, I usually reach out on my Instagram account asking for questions. Subscribe if you'd like. I'm always trying to post new ones of these, and see you next time.